Okay, so this is going to be my review of the Mandala from Lion Brand, the Sweet Roll from Premier Yarn, and the Caron Cakes from Caron. Oh my gosh, hey you guys, it's Yolanda here from My Pretty Brown Doll. So I come on and do this crochet tag, right? And then I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do more YouTube videos. And then you never see me again. Yeah, what is that about? So it wasn't intentional. I had all intentions of doing more YouTube videos, but I wanted to do like more like tutorial type videos. And in order for me to do that, my camera was just not acting properly. Like the setup is just horrible. And so either I have to get a new camera or I got to get a new setup in order to be able to do that for you guys. But I can come on and do videos like this where it's more like a yarn review or like a yarn haul and those type of things. So in today's video, I want to do a review of the self-striping yarn that is like kind of the trend. It's on so on trend right now. And I know there are like already a lot of reviews up, but I wanted to come and give my opinion about them. And so I was able to get my hand on three different types of self-striping yarn. I was able to get the Mandala from Lion Brand, and I found this in Walmart. I don't know if it's exclusive to Walmart, but I did find this in Walmart. It is a little difficult to find. I know a lot of people are saying that they can't find it or it's already sold out. And even on the Lion Brand's website, it is showing sold out. And they're saying that they'll be restocking this in September. But I did do like a little swatch of it. And I'll let you know what I think in just a moment. So we have that. We have Lion Brand's Mandala. And then we have Premier's Sweet Roll, and I did a swatch of that as well. So this is Premier's Sweet Roll. I found this in Joann's. Again, I don't know if it's exclusive to Joann's, but that's where I found mine. And this is pretty much in stock. Like I have not had an issue getting my hand on this at all. So Joann's, and this is the Premier Sweet Roll. And then of course we have the Caron Cakes, the Caron Cakes. And this is exclusive to Michael's. And initially, when Caron Cakes came out, the idea was that it was in celebration of their 100th year. And so, hence the cake. But it was going to be like a limited edition. Like when they did that first run, that was supposed to be it. But we cried and complained and was like, oh my gosh, you got to bring it back. And so now I think it's just going to be like a regular thing in Michael's. But yeah, exclusive to Michael, this is the Caron Cakes. I know there is another one by Bernat. I think it's called Bernat Pop. I think that's what it is. I have not been able to find that one yet. Someone told me that Walmart is supposed to carry it, but I have not seen it in any of the Walmarts where I am. And so I don't have the Bernat Pop, but if I get my hands on it, I will definitely come back and let you know what I think about that. So for now, we are just going to talk about the three that I have. And I will start with the oh so popular Caron Cakes. And I did take, like I said, Caron Cakes. It retails for $7.99 in Michael's, or maybe $6.99. No, I think it's $7.99 in Michael's. Of course, Michael's always has a coupon, so you would not have to pay full price for this. You can definitely use a coupon. It is a 80% acrylic, 20% wool blend. They do say to hand wash, lay flat to dry. For the swatches, I did use a 5mm hook for all the swatches, and I tried to do the same pattern with all the swatches. Basically, I did a single crochet and then 2 rows of half double, and then 2 rows of double, 2 rows of single, and then I did that again, 2 half, 2 double, and then 1 last row of single crochet. This is the color for the review. I am using the color called Fairy Cake. The color is called Fairy Cake. And it does have a center pull on the opposite side. So if you purchase this, like, so if you're holding it like this, where you're reading, you know, that it's Caron Cakes, the center pull is from the other end. Because I've heard people say, oh, they couldn't find the center pull. I have purchased like 3 of these. I've had no issues finding the center pull at all. Like I said, it's just on the opposite end. So the thing that people are going crazy about, of course, is all the beautiful colors here. Here's the thing. This is a long self-striping yarn. That is what it is, a long self-striping yarn. I think some people, when they have seen it, they think that it is a gradient yarn, but it is not. So here's the thing with gradient yarns that you see like this. With the gradient yarn, the color fades into the next color. With this, the color does not fade. There is a blunt, sharp color change. It literally goes from one color. So goes from one color, and then it just goes to whatever the next color is in the palette that you purchased. And so I have seen some complaints about that. Like people are like, oh my gosh, it's, the color just changes. Well, that's what it was meant for. Like, I didn't have an expectation of something different because it's a long self-striping yarn. And so you guys, as you can see, the color still has not changed on this one yet. Like, I was trying to see how long it was going to take for the color to change. Like I said, I used a 5mm crochet hook for this little swatch, and still no color change. And as you can see, I still got quite a bit of this, turquoise color before this color is going to change. I was gonna keep going just to see how long it was gonna take, but I don't have that much time. So just know that this is a long self-striping yarn. Now, depending on the pattern that you use for it, it may take, it may not take as much time for the color to change for you. This does come in I think it has about 26 different colors, or different palettes that you can choose from. All the Michaels don't carry all the different colors. Like different Michaels, they choose which colors they want to carry. The cool thing about this though is if you go onto Michael's website or Caron's website, they have like a 20-page PDF that has like some knit and crochet patterns to kind of show you what you can do with this yarn. And if you Google color pooling or yarn pooling, you will see like this cool way that you can create patterns with this, using like different patterns, and it will like create a pattern in your project. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. As far as how it worked up well on my hook. I do use, like, my hook preference is the Clover Gold Soft Touch hooks. So that's my preference when it comes to hooks. And this, I mean, it worked up, like, it moved on the hook very well. There was like no splittiness with the yarn. It didn't split, pretty decent stitch definition on this. So yeah, I really do like it. My only complaints are that the colors are a little dull. They're not as vibrant as I thought they were gonna be. So the colors are a little dull, and this particular one, especially compared to the other two that I used, is not as soft. It is still very soft, but if I was making like a scarf or a blanket or something wearable or that had to be against my skin with this, I would definitely wash it first to soften it up. I would wash it after I finished it before I would wear it, to soften it up. But overall, if I had to like rate it, like give it some stars, this would be like 3.5 to 4 stars out of 5. So like a 3.5 to 4 stars out of 5. Like I said, good stitch definition, works well with my Clover Soft Touch hooks. It is a long self-striping yarn, so it takes a while before the color changes. And it is like I said, a blunt color change. So if you're expecting it to be like a gradient where it kind of fades into the other color, that is not what is happening with this. So yeah, you do get you get 200 grams or approximately 383 yards with this. So you get a good bit of yarn for the price. I think that's still, even at the retail price of $7.99, that's still a good price. And like I said, you wouldn't pay, it's at Michael's, so you're always going to have a coupon. You wouldn't pay $7.99 for this. So yeah, 3.5 to 4 stars for the Caron Cakes at Michael's. All right, next we will do the Lion Brand Mandala. The Lion Brand Mandala. Like I said, found this at Walmart. At Walmart, I think I paid $5 for this. I think I paid $5. Now, when I went to the Lion Brand website, it did retail for $7.99. And like I said, it is out of stock on their website, and they're saying that it'll be back in stock in September. Now, I didn't mention the Caron Cakes is a 4-weight yarn. This is a 3-weight yarn. 3-weight. It is a machine wash and dry. It's 100% acrylic. And like I said, it is a 3-weight. For the swatch, I did the same thing. I used a 5mm hook for the swatch. And I did the same thing, single crochet, 2 rows of half double, 2 rows of double, and then 2 rows of single, 2 half, 2 double, and then a final row of single. As you can see in this one, the color did already change. Again, it is a self-striping yarn. This is closer to being a gradient. It's not an exact gradient, but it is closer to being the gradient type yarn that I was talking about, where it kind of fades into the other color. As you can see, it starts like with this light yellow color, and then right somewhere up in here, you can see it's fading into that darker gold. I like it. As you can see, the color change happened pretty quickly. Now, I'm wondering if that is because it is a lighter weight yarn that the color change is happening so quickly. But as you can see, compared to this that didn't change colors at all yet, to this where the color change has already happened. This is really soft. I really like it. It is really soft. Same thing with this one though. The colors are not as vibrant as I thought they would be. Still very pretty colors, but not as vibrant. This one is called Pixie. This colorway is called Pixie. My color choices at Walmart were kind of limited. Like this was like pretty much the only color that they had left at my Walmart. And because I really wanted to try it, I was like, okay, you're going to have to get it. Now they actually recommend using a 5mm hook. However, if I was making a scarf or something out of this, I probably would go down a hook size. Because as you can see, with the 5mm, you know, the stitches are pretty spacey. Like I guess a 5mm would work if you were doing like a spring, like you wanted a lightweight drapey type scarf, then definitely go up on the hook size. But if you were doing something like a blanket or like a winter type scarf, then I would say go down a hook size to make a more dense fabric. You get 590 yards of this, 590 yards. When I went on the, like I said, the Lion Brand website, it looks like they're going to have about 20 colors, about 20 different colors for this. So, like I said, they do say that they're out of stock until September on the website. But if you can find this in your local Walmart, I really do like it. I'm probably going to use this for doll clothes. Like I said, it's really soft. Yeah, I really, really do like this one. If I was rating it 4 out of 5, 5 stars, definitely a 4. Definitely a 4-star for this one. Like I said, really nice. Works up really well. It worked up really well on my Clover's Gold Soft Touch hooks. No splittiness at all. If anything, like I said, you know, you kind of just have to pay attention in your pattern to kind of see where the color changes at. You get a bit more colors than you do in this one. As you can see, this one has about 5 colors. This one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 different colors in it. So yeah, and these I think have like 5. So you get a little bit more color change, and that's also probably why the colors changes quickly in this, because they have more colors to change too. So yeah, if I was rating this, definitely a 4 out of 5 stars. I like the mandala. I like it. And then last but not least, we have the Premier Sweet Roll. The Premier Sweet Roll. And like I said, I found this in Joann's. retailing for $6.99. And again, Joann's always have a coupon, so you probably would never have to pay full price for this. It is a 4 weight. It is a machine wash on cold and then a tumble dry. I believe it is 100% acrylic. Again, I used a 5mm hook to do the swatch. Now here is the thing with the sweet roll. So what I immediately noticed with this is that, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find a place on it, there are little spots on this where I don't know if it's intentional, like if they intended it for it to be that way, but it's like they kind of threw the color on it, like it's almost like they hand painted it. And so there are, see here, like there are little spots where the color is a bit darker than the other colors. And so as you can see here, like you can see places where it looks like the color just took better. I really, and again, I don't know if that was intentional or not, or if I just got a bad roll, but I kind of like it. I like that it has like this hand painted artsy effect. So I'm gonna have to go and get another one to see if that was intentional or not, because, and the color has not changed on this one yet either. So this is a long self-striping yarn. Now the color, just like on the Caron Cakes, the color change, however, is like it's a blunt color change. It's just gonna go right into the next color. So as you can see, you see exactly where that color change happens, because it happens right here. Right there, that color changes into that darker, deeper, like wine looking color. And then it's going to go to that purple, and then back to this pinkish color, and then the wine color again, and then the purple. So this one only really has 3 colors, and it just does the color change two times. So 3 colors, but does the color change 2 times. You guys, this one is my favorite. This is my 5 out of 5, because it is super squishy, super squishy. It worked so smooth on my hook, so smooth on my hook. I love the stitch definition, like the stitch definition compared to this, the stitch definition in this one is beautiful. I love it. So the sweet roll has won me over. I have to try the Bernat Pop. The Bernat Pop might get me, but right now I'm all for the sweet roll. I'm here for the sweet rolls. It comes in about 20 different colors. I saw about 20 different colors on the website. But yeah, like I said, you have to decide if you're okay with, just having splashes of color in it. Like if that's not your thing, you're probably not gonna like that, but I think it adds some character to it and makes it look even more like handcrafted type yarn. And so I'm here for it. Like I said, if I had to choose one of these to use, it would definitely be the sweet roll. The only thing that I don't like is that it does only have 3 colors and it loops the color change again. I wish that it was like more colored here, more, variations of the color, kind of like this. If I could make the mandala colors in sweet roll, then it would be perfect. Then it would be, if I could make these colors in this yarn, yeah, then it would be like absolutely perfect. But I still give it 5 out of 5 because I really, really enjoyed working with this. So that's it, you guys. You do get 245 yards, although I did hear that they were coming out with bigger sweet rolls, like they were coming out with more yardage in them. But for right now, like I said, $5.99 and you get 245 yards. But I love it. I love this one right now is my favorite. So, and you find this at Joann's. So that's it, you guys. That is my review of the Caron Cakes, Lion Brand's Mandala, and Premier Yarns Sweet Roll. And so if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. I promise you, more tutorials are definitely coming soon. I just got to, like I said, get my setup and my camera situation straight, and then I'll be able to offer more tutorials. But in the meantime, make sure that you're following me on Instagram. I have the link for my Instagram down below. And follow me on Facebook so that you can stay up to date with all things My Pretty Brown Doll. And it's not just about dolls, as you can see. We're still over here talking about all things crochet related. Thanks, you guys, and I will see you guys next time.